try and regather. They get a line change in, finally, much needed. Tired legs on the ice. Now, here's the other way. Cole McKinney trying to move to the outside, looking for an outlet pass out in center. To the point, Fiddler. That one goes in the net. What a pass, what a shot, and what a score. Barnett puts it.
And Rudolph's able to block his pass out to center. Now Crocker gets it at the red line ahead for Rudolph. Rudolph 2-on-1 with Crocker. Now Rudolph to the side of the goal. Crocker tips it on. Simcoe gets just enough of it. And now men out of the box, and all of a sudden we got a scramble heading to the Raider zone. Hansen turns and fires. He scores! Landon Hansen with a great wrist shot from the right side. And it's back to
Copeland, left wing. Up top for Josephson. Down to Copeland, left half wall. Bouncing puck, guard. Get it back up high, it's poked away, and back to the way comes Miller. He's got Hansen, 2-on-1, shorthanded, Miller to the trailer, Fiddler, scores!
Forward to center on the right wing, gets the red line and snaps the puck. That'll start a change for the Hurricanes. Still no Leo Brown at the Hurricanes bench after taking that pitch as Josh Morey comes to center. 5 minutes gone here in the second period. Morey, a shot, scores! Worked in and ripped.
The pressure. Edmonton is storming the puck. Calgary able to get it back. Yakimchuk now can breathe. The center to Kindle, but it passes in his feet. Shot away by Edmonton to center, and it's a Ginla. Headman pass to Toogood. Busting the net is Miller. Drop pass, Craig Slot. Fiddler scores! Blake Fiddler! And the Oil Kings now lead it 5-1.
This was the unit that scored the tying goal on Sunday. Bank it off the wall and out. Now a battle ensues, right wing corner. Roersma, he'll get it free. Sweep it back to the line. Right side Fiddler, walks it to the middle. Now to Roersma, one-timer, scores! He'll shoot, deflected wide. Onto the left half wall, Cole Miller. On the wing, works it into the circle, down low, Marshall Finney, left wing side Miller. Up top for Blake Fiddler. He'll shoot through traffic stop. Rebound, scores! A line for the Oil Kings here in the last month or so since they've been primarily together.
It's funny how much experimenting there kind of was with the lines in the first 3 months of the season, and it's really settled in here in the second half.
There's a shot from the blue line in front, scores!
Still 20 seconds left in the 4-on-3 before it comes to 5-on-4. Roersma down the right side, enters the zone. He'll wait for a trailing man, finds Fiddler. Fiddler sends it right side for Roersma, back to the left for Fiddler. Fiddler now further ahead for Holinka on the left side. He'll fire and score! Holinka on the power play, and the Oil Kings power play is now.
Kings will take it in the near corner, and Belushko lifts it ahead to Mateo Michaels. Out to the line it comes, and Sauchin breaks back in. Lucas Sauchin at the left circle, carries around the Wheat Kings net out the far side. Michaels tracking him down as he feeds the line for Fiddler from the right point for Edmonton. He'll try again through traffic, scores! Tipped out of midair by Grayson Sauchin, who is parked in front, and with 16:53 to go.
Jump 2 for 12, that's 16.7% against the pass. Regina, meanwhile, struggling with their special teams, 21st in the league, killing penalties off.
Draw one at the line. There's Fiddler shot, rebound in front, scores!
Have been pretty difficult ones though.
One here by the Oil Kings. McKenzie up the far side. Now Cole Miller trying to create some room ahead for Rylan Roersma. Down the left wing side. Roersma saucer feed. Fiddler! And it's stopped. It's in. They score!
It was about 4 minutes in, but not anymore. Fiddler in onside. Grayson Sauchin keeping sharp angle, stopped by Dick, wraparound chance, it's off a skate, it's in, they score! Off a skate, Blake Fiddler has banked it past.
Down low, Lucas Sauchin, he'll spin off a check. Below the goal line. Now it's just a 5-on-4 here for another 40 seconds. Gavin Hodnett up top for Blake Fiddler. Fiddler for Hodnett. Down low, Lucas Sauchin. Back up to Hodnett. One-timer. Scores! Over there to Barrett and into the Edmonton end. Adam Yeko got beat there by Oiring. The far side, Miller. He'll skate it ahead for Edmonton. Cross to Fiddler through center, winding his way in. Blake Fiddler shoots, scores! Morey goes D to D. Blake Fiddler down the right wing side for Edmonton. He'll throw it towards net, goes wide, comes to the near wall for Landon Hansen. Hansen to the top of the zone, walking in, high slot, scores! He's able to recover and get possession back. Here is Josh Morey with it. Morey up the near wall, trying to sweep it in. Marshall Finney bounce through the center ice area, and Landon Hansen, what a chance! In alone, scores!
Tail for Breezy. Pass ahead, goes off a stick in the neutral zone and slides in behind the Edmonton net. Josh Morey, the former Portland Winterhawk, starts it up the left wing side. Oil Kings get it as far as center ice. No, Fiddler's on it, jumps into a 2-on-1. Fiddler top of the right circle, shot, scores! 51 seconds into this first period. Blake Fiddler
into the Edmonton zone. Here's Grayson Sauchin, winds his way ahead. Down the far side, drop feed. Left for Gavin Hodnett, winds his way in. What a move to the circle, scores! Oh my! To Reese Peterson in the top of the zone. Right side Fiddler, thrown towards the net, deflected. That one stopped by Michalek. As Marshall Finney is getting peppered here with shoves from Arsenian Isamov. Now here's Woodward, thrown towards the net. Rebound, scores! The wall comes back to the blue line. Here's Blake Fiddler. No look feed for Lucas Sauchin. To the circle, across for Miller. Down low, there is Woodward. Up top for Miller again. Right side, now here's Fiddler. To Miller, walking it in, shoots, scores!
Call coming on the Raiders. Here's Miller now circling the blue line. He'll get to the right side before he plays it to Woodward. Bebo trying to crash into that pile and knock the puck free. Oil Kings on the attack here. Fiddler has it in the corner. Back to the right side point for Woodward. Woodward towards net. Tipped on goal. They score.
Well,
it
looks like race played ahead by the Oil Kings and aerialed high in the air by Saunderson. Gloved down by Fiddler. Boy, he jumped high in the air to glove that down and bring it forward. Lucas Sauchin in over the Blades line. Gives it off to Grayson Sauchin. Grayson Sauchin for Lucas Sauchin. He shoots and scores. Give and go there between.
Coors Light. Choose chill.
On iHeartRadio.
Face off in the Seattle zone to the left of Ratzlaff, down to our left. Chronic on the draw, won by Edmonton. Hodnett across to Fiddler. Shot, score! And we are tied back up again at 4 as Fiddler.
By Zemlak, ahead for Jordan Gavin. He'll go rink wide to Curran. Americans with numbers the other way, but Curran's pass was broken up. Right back the other way is Rowan Woodward on left wing. Woodward all by himself, run into by Zemlak, and then Zemlak knocks him over as a weak one. Bounces in! A weird bouncing puck ends up in the back of the goal, and it's Edmonton's turn.
Chips it back up top. Here's McKenzie, sends it towards the net, deflected, just goes wide. Marshall Finney right on the doorstep. Roarsma takes it behind, out of the right circle, into the high slot. No look feed, here's Blake Fiddler, circle, shoots, scores! Blake! To McKenzie on the near side, and we'll work it ahead. Through the middle, Fiddler, now for Hodnett. Just inside the zone, gets to McKenzie, the trailer, he shoots, it's off a stick, and wide. Comes back to the line. Fiddler holds it in. Right point. He'll send it towards net, blocked in the slot. Scores!
Fine here. 10:44 to play in the second. 1-0 Pats. Face off in the D zone for Regina. Face off won by Edmonton. Fiddler, a drive, he scores! It redirects off the shoulder of Pine and in, and just like that, Edmonton is tied.
21.5 to go in regulation time.
To the right of Worthington, draw one by Edmonton, and Fiddler behind the net, far side. There's Woodward, he'll send it down the ice, the length, and just misses the empty net. Redmond will beat out the icing call and score!